I actually started last night, and I wasted a ton of time running into issues with this installation, and then I finally got it squared away, and I had it demonstrated on the recording, and then my computer froze as I was doing enumeration. So, all that recording is gone, and it's already installed, and I don't have time to go through installing it again. But I will include this link in the description, and you need to follow the steps here to a T to install this vulnerable machine for it to work correctly. The only difference is instead of on this step here, instead of doing I'm sorry, not that step. On this step here, instead of selecting bridged adapter, select the host only, and make sure to change the adapter type to PCNet PCI2, or else it won't work, I found out. Whew, okay, but yeah, installation of this virtual machine is a little different than the last one. Let's jump into the other stuff that I pointed out but forgot. So, I don't want to start all over, but I'm gonna have to. Let me get rid of my face real quick. So, this is my new note-taking. I'm hoping that it's leaps and bounds better than last time. So this is what I had recorded but lost on enumeration. So basically, this vulnerable machine, we have several ports open that I want to take a look at. So I want to take a look at open SSH, RPC, Samba, SMBD, Apaches. Old Apache is always interesting. Yeah, SMB. We'll just do SMB. It doesn't have to be SMBD. Okay. Looks like possibly some weak ciphers. We'll get back into that. But yeah, so this is the enumeration I already did. When I started doing the enumeration on Dirbusters, when everything crashed and froze on me. But this is my new note-taking, so what I wanted to point out is a couple of different things between last time and this time. I found this blog post here by Caleb Short. It seems that his mentality and my mentality are similar in the sense of online creators, content creators, are only sharing what worked and not going down the paths that didn't work to share those. So this Caleb Short and I seem to have a similar mentality that we should be demonstrating that. So I did read through this. It's a good read. I'll include this link in the description. And I did take the few hours to go through Introduction to Hacking Methodology. It's on simplycyber.com. But the class is from Tyler Ramsby. He's pretty popular. A lot of people know him. If you haven't heard of him before, I highly recommend checking his content out in general on the Hack Smarter channel. But also, this was a good introductory course with a solid methodology that I'm going to follow today. So, again, obviously, I already did a few things that were lost. Okay. So once you follow those instructions to set up this Kyoptrix vulnerable machine, go ahead and boot that up. It should look like so. Okay, once we're at the login screen, you will see that there are many ways to go from boot to root in this machine. So it's one of those machines where it has two flags, an user flag and a root flag. So the objective is to get root access. So yeah, multiple ways to get there. We're going to find one, and maybe I'll do another one another time. Once that's booted up, go ahead into your attacker machine. Showed a little bit of this parrot box on the lost footage. By all means, use Kali if you want to use Kali. And the steps to install Parrot are exactly the same as Kali, with the exception of one was import, one was add. So I can't remember off the top of my head which was which, but if you're watching the Ultimate Pen Testing Guide tutorial, if it was import to import Kali, then use add for Parrot, and vice versa if it was the other way around. There are a lot of things I like about Parrot. I thought I liked this background, but I'm changing my mind. There are a lot of things I like about Parrot, but there are a lot of things I don't like about Parrot, and it's not so much Parrot OS. Overall, I like the tooling that they put together here. I don't like Mate desktop environment, or Mate, whatever you want to say. I call it Mate. I don't like this two taskbars, one on the top, one on the bottom. So I will do a full detailed tour of Parrot OS. That's out of scope for this video, but I'll do a full detailed tour and show you how to customize the user interface a little bit. Might do a window manager like Awesome or something. I haven't decided yet. First, let me fix this real quick. Yeah, I like that one a little bit better. Okay, so real quick, just to give you a rundown of what I did. So, alright, so I started with Nmap. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Nmap. Alright, we did a quick ping sweep. This will find the IP addresses on the network. And we'll see if our vulnerable machine is still at .4. So we're .3, which I'll show you in just a second. DHCP is .1, and that would make the target .4. So IP. Yeah, we are .3. So the target machine is still at .4. Okay. So now we're going to go to Dirbuster. Got to remember the syntax. All right. Yeah, let's just try Dirb again. Maybe I'll pause recording before I run. So let me type out this command first. So it's going to be Dirb HTTP, the URL address, and then word list location is going to be the same as Kali on Parrot OS. Yeah, let's do common. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording before I hit return, so hopefully we don't lose the footage again. Actually, I'm going to full on save it from here. All right, hang on. All right, I just started recording back up. It looks like it's still not freezing up on me, which is great. So we're going to let this run. In the meantime, I will show you what the web page looks like, which this is a snip right here. Looks pretty interesting to me. All right, so as you can see what I highlighted here, you may now add content. If you are a member of the general public, the fact that you are seeing this page indicates that the website you just visited is either experiencing problems or is undergoing routine maintenance. So we're not supposed to see this page. So I thought that was very interesting. Okay, we've got some interesting stuff here. Okay, so we've got an index we can take a look at. And then we've also got these two directories. These directories here. Warning directory is listable, no need to scan it. On manual. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at these. Multi-traffic grapher. Okay, we've got some Perl files. Alright, I'm curious about the OpenSSH one first. So let's see what we can see on ExploitDB. Okay, yeah, this looks good. All right, so what I found here was username enumeration for OpenSSH. So let's copy, open a new tab, server.py. Yes. Make it executable. Alright, what's the usage syntax here? Changed my mind. I don't like that one. Okay. Alright, so my note-taking has really improved. But my hacksaw skills are not quite elite yet. So, I'm tired. I'm going to have to call it a night. And we're going to have to take a look at some write-ups and try again tomorrow. But enumeration went well.